And here we are, we're going to do the other ear now, and same thing, keep checking the pictures. I'm going to make another disc, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, that's another disc made. Now we can start work again. This is a reluctant one. Right, as we did before, we're just going to put a bit of a concave in the top there. Right, well that's the other ear. I think we've still got work to do. That one's not quite as fine as that one. I think something we probably need to do is maybe just deepen this area here, same here. I mean, we don't want to go too deep, but just say make it look as though the ear's away from the head a wee bit. So more material off this side, I think. So this still needs to be rubbed down with some sandpaper to get it nice and smooth. Obviously these dogs' ears are pretty smooth, so that's what we want. I'm going to take something now and just put a definite mark down there. And I'm going to try that little carbon tungsten ball. I don't know if it's going to focus on it or not. Right, I think we're going to leave it at that now. Things are dark. What time it is? Have a look, see. Oh yeah, it's 5 minutes off warfaring time. So I'm going to take my rat poison. So we've done 2 ears. You can see we've still got, I think, to take some material off here. We've got to work underneath here and smooth everything in and work around the back. Still got quite a bit of material around the back. Well, I think we're getting there slowly. And if light's not very good in here. There we go. So that's it for today. If we can get in tomorrow, we will do. Things are not too good at the moment, so I have to just grab time when I can. Right, thanks for watching, and what can I say? We've got a viewer who was asking about the aluminium shells for working ram saw. We might just have a little bit of a session on that now. I'll just take this mask off and I can speak to you. I'm just going to disappear. I'll be back in a second. Right, there's nobody really selling these shells for squeezing up ram saw, but you can buy material. You can buy aluminium. You've got to go online and find some suppliers. There's people online who will sell it. Aluminium Warehouse, I think, is one. That's a possible one. So basically, if you can get, I don't know what width this is, if you can get the width you want, that's the main thing. And they'll send it you in. They'll send it you in the width and the thickness that you want, because that's what you're ordering. So that's 36 mil. Now that's probably all right for making these blocks out of. 37 mil maybe. I don't know whether so that's 100 milli. Wide, and that's okay for your blocks. Now, buy yourself a chop saw and the right blades. You can cut these up. That's probably one I've made myself, and that's the bottom part of the shell. So to do these sections here, top and bottom, you can get these hole cutters. You can get them in any size you want. So that's the first thing. You've got to draw your pattern out for the blocks, the size you want, mark everything out. You could probably either mark it on the aluminium or stick the paper down on the aluminium, drill your holes out, and then with a chop saw, just chop out what you don't want. I don't know, you might be able to see the saw marks in that one. On the shell, I've got in chalk lying about. I haven't really. But very roughly, you can just about see that you've got like a U shape. It can be slightly more open at the bottom than the top. A lot of people argue whether it should be exactly parallel or it should have a slope in it. I would say the preference is your own. So again, hole saw, cut that section out there, and then with a chop saw you cut these two bits out and you've got yourself a block. And then you've got that fits in there, you see, and that's for squeezing up your ram's horn. Now, as I say, if you were going to do these parallel, that's fine, because your block is upside down and you just saw into this hole you've already made, both sides. if you want it in an angle, then you've got to just tip your block a little bit so that you get the angle you want. Can be done. I made some wooden jigs where, you know, the block sat at the angle I wanted and I got the cut I wanted. Main thing is you've got to have the right saw blades for aluminium. You can cut these on a bandsaw if, again, you get the right blades, and I'm thinking probably 60 to the inch, and I don't know sort of what sort of width you'd want. You'd have to experiment. They do get clogged up very easily. Aluminium will clog your blades up, and that's why if you get a circular blade, it's best to get one for aluminium, and even then you'll get a bit of material collecting and clogging up, so you have to clean them. But anyway, as I say, you can make these blocks yourself. It just takes, you know, a little bit of organisation. You've got to find your material, and then you've got to get organised with chop saws and maybe band saws and hole cutters, and that's it. So it can be done. There we go. So I'm going to leave you, and we'll try and get back tomorrow and carry on with this pointer. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.